another day in this forsaken land.
Greetings. You are the beckoned. Have you come seeking debate?
You lecture like a seasoned veteran. That you are the beckoned grants me even greater confidence in you. Will you aid me? I have an astute interest in researching the Terex. They are noble, lethal beasts. They can match a colossi in might in the right numbers. The life of a god is always busy in these lands. Take it from me. The scholar truly has mastered the art of discourse. Though it has been years, I believe he can still make a persuasive argument on any topic. Is the essence of the colossi. I am glad to see it run by a great thinker such as Onesimus. We are strong, but not immortal. Though our skin resembles stone, mortal blood flows beneath it. The city is grand, though it has borne much doubt and anguish. But I believe the stones we placed can weather these storms. Enjoy the Lycaeos.
Do you require assistance? I can heal whatever wounds you may suffer. I have not seen the master so happy in some time. Thank you for helping him, beckoned. Perhaps I should see Stratton's newest play. Greetings!
I almost did not see you.
Many greetings, stranger. You must be the beckoned. my... Beckoned! You won't find better protection anywhere up here amongst the clouds. Armor is my passion, my livelihood. No one in all of Idylla can provide protection of higher quality. I am reputed with good reason. Though our skin looks like stone, we are but flesh. As any mortal race, we need armor to protect ourselves. There is no finer city than this. Have you seen any other place in Amalur that can match our horizon? Have you found streets more pristine and appealing? You have not, because that is an impossibility. I put thoughts of the Hyperion behind me, Beckoned. I focus on my work, and let the gods see what I craft. Be wary in this land, Beckoned.
Perhaps your step in the concourse.
You must be the beckoned.
Can I interest? Do you see any armor in my stock you approve of? I handcraft all of my work. With my armor, you have nothing to fear.
We cannot waste time. There does not appear to be much here, but we have to be thorough. We should try near the Shrine of Athene. Anakatos prizes her above all else. I would wager he keeps his secrets with her. Farewell.
Your gods.
What is it?
Anakatos, make this record in penance for my disappointment of the supreme goddess Athene, in hopes that I may return to her favor, so that I could help my people find her strength once more. I have committed several acts that may have angered her, and now I purge myself of them so I might find her grace again.
Beckoned, not time. Seek, Primus, below.
That was the goddess. After years of... I cannot. We must do as she bids. Her voice sounded broken. Whatever is happening at the Hyperion troubles even her. I do not know. Anakatos has many secrets, it seems. but the information we seek might be back here. I had expected to find a written plan or some small token of what Anakatos knew. But what secrets lie in here? Be cautious in these lands. Hold a moment. These are bodies of colossi. What are they doing here? Wait, I recognize some faces. Bulbatron, Amandia, these were great colossi, all viable competitors for the role of Primos at one time or another. I do not like the implications of this. What has Anakatos wrought? Be cautious in these lands.
I am afraid we have dishonored my master, Arcades. He is a pious man who has always sought to serve, and we use the power of his position to force us on the true path without his knowledge. Slavery, oppression, pain, all are used to mold them into what is deemed worthy.
Trespassers, you are too late! The council already lies dying in the torture chambers, and the Jotun slaves will soon be butchered as the master ordered. Come, brothers and sisters, let us deal with these curs.
Justice is done!
But the council must be important. Something that could help us find a flaw in his plan, perhaps, or learn more about the cipher in the Hyperion. I do not know what the council is, but I have had enough surprises today. I only hope that we can find it of use. I know what this place is now. These travesties, these heresies, these are what Anakatos truly is. I can only imagine what labors Anakatos had them perform. Could this have been the cause for Karank's war? I do not believe so. The Council is dying if Anakatos' dogs are to be believed, and the slaves are to be executed. I am unsure who we should be trying to help, but you are the beckoned of Athene. I must defer this choice to you. So decide. Do we go to the slave pens and help the slaves? Or do we go to the torture chambers to try to find Anakatos' council before it dies? I do not believe so. The council is dying if Anakatos' dogs are to be believed. So decide. Farewell. What is it? Come, you must choose. Do we find what we can from Anakatos' council, or free the slaves before they're executed? Very well. Ahead are the torture chambers, it seems. Anakatos' council lies on this path. But to follow it only means... The Primos cannot succeed. We must bring Anakatos to justice. Because we spared them when Karank was slain? This room looks like the Hyperion antechamber. Is this...
You. I am past the point of much, but I can feel the warmth of Athene in you, strange one. Has my time come at last? I cannot see. I cannot see. I know the beckon comes, I cannot even look upon you. I am beyond rescue. Anokatos kept me alive, and though I wished for death many times, I knew I had to live. Ithene commanded it, for I spoke with her the day the gods struck us down for our folly. The day Anokatos hid my broken body and told the world I died. But I leave you not without a guide. Tell Sikandra she must remember our last day. She must.
Arcades. I had always... He had died. He had died years ago when the gods rebuked him and our people. It was truth. Anokatos had him alive and tortured. I thought... I watched him die years before. All that was left of him was a circlet. A circlet. Freeing them was a wise course of action. The slaves can be a useful distraction as we move through this place. There was much he should have answered for in his lifetime. But what we saw in Nyxaros, he didn't deserve it. He didn't. Our last day. The day... Could it mean the last day that I saw him? The last day we spoke? Before the Hyperion tragedy, he asked me to escort him through the wilds, to the shrines outside the city, the shrines of earth and air. He told me to remember them when times seem bleak. I thought nothing of it, but could he have known about this? About now? I once thought that faith was what would ruin my people, the thing that would distract them from their happiness. But I see now, it is apathy. To not care for our people, that is Anokatos' sin. As I thought it was our cases before him. But this is so much larger. Larger than I ever thought. An Arcase. He always knew that I would be here. He must have always known. Something is wrong. Anakatos wishes to destroy Amalur, but how close is he to his goal? I don't know why Arcais spoke of this. Apparently, it's necessary for unsealing the Hyperion, but how? I was expecting answers from Nyxaros, and we're only getting more questions. It is an ancient place high in the teeth of Naros. I do not understand its significance. But we need answers, not more riddles. Let us unravel this as quickly as we can. The fate of my people is at stake. The task is clear. We need to... Ah! My head! Can you feel it? Something is wrong. This magic... Anakatos has done something. We must return to the city. We might be too late. Something grave has happened. I can feel it in my body. I fear Anakatos may have accomplished his goal. Farewell.
In this confession I shall tell of how my master was brought nearly to his death. Arcais failed Athene in our mission to bring her servants to a devout state that would be worthy of her power and wisdom. At my behest, he sought the Hyperion force to the sky to earn our recognition. The ensuing eruption of Athene's wrath killed many, and nearly took dear Arcais.
imagining the teeth of Narcos?
The city seems intact, but still, the henge has already become disrupted. Anakatos has sealed us from the city. It is only a matter of time before he finds a way to destroy Idylla. We must find what Arcais spoke of, and quickly. Arcais requested specifically that we go to the shrines of earth and air on the last day we spent together. There are 2 sites in the wilderness, touched by the gods, one in the peaks of the Teeth, and the other in its canyon. These were called the Shrines of Earth and Air. I thought nothing of them, but Arcais knew. He must have known this day would come, when we needed them. Yes, I was young, but a talented god. He asked me to escort him personally. Yes. The Hyperion was larger, more impressive, but these areas bore the same mysterious substance that the Hyperion was crafted from. We have never seen its like before. It must be some divine element. The gods use it then as a marker for us. I cannot say for sure, but there is more than coincidence here. That Arcais showed these places to me, that he mentioned them as he died. But we have little else to act on, and with every moment the chance of Anakatos' calamity occurring grows greater. It rests in the Teeth of Naros, but south of the Hyperion and the city. It is nestled between the great crags of rock that make these mountains. The Shrine of Air is a holy site we found nestled in the highest peaks of the Teeth of Naros. We found a stone there, the same material as that of the Hyperion itself, but we never knew why the gods left such a marker. It lays in the crags of the Teeth of Naros, in the shadows of the great rocks. There is a stone there that resembles the Hyperion in its own way. We don't know why the spot was marked the way it was. Perhaps we will finally find out. Be cautious in these lands. Let us finish this.
Beckoned, thou hast come.
Our final task waits. These... I doubt that anyone has walked these halls since they were first shaped. I wonder if the words Arcais spoke were true. It must be somewhere among the ancient stones. I can feel a powerful magic in this place. Can't you? It is heavy, like some huge burden. I do not know for sure. When Arcais came here with me years before, he said this of the Earth Shrine. The earth is dark and heavy, and dangers hide unseen. Accept the light in darkness, for it knows the way. A light in this gloom is welcome, but I would not wander too far off the path. Farewell. The answer lies somewhere in this shrine, Beck. Farewell. Something feels strange, Beckend. When you harnessed the Earth Shrine, my limbs never held more strength. You look more whole, and I can feel the magic pouring through this land already. We must be close. The Hyperion waits. I can only imagine that is what Arcades meant. But though I can say that much, I still do not know what we're dealing with. Come. If we need the Air Shrine to unlock the Hyperion, then we must go. Remarkable. It looked like the Hyperion in its own way. The gods, when they made the Hyperion, they must have left this as well. But it felt entirely different. Like if I touched it, I would suddenly collapse under my own weight. It waits in the higher peaks of the Teeth of Naros. But I have a feeling that Anakatos knew that we would find them. I don't know how easy this will become, but we have to keep going. Farewell.
time is at hand.
Our final task waits.
The path opens once more. To think that all this time we had the answer to the Hyperion below our feet. That our road to Anakatos forced us to solve this riddle seems more than coincidence. So it was the same as the Shrine of Earth, a marker for a hidden cave. What could it mean? Did the gods plan this so thoroughly? I cannot say for sure. It is different from the Earth Shrine. This place is thin and cold. But I remember the words Arke said. To harness the air, you must walk on the wind. Somehow this shrine will make that true. Be cautious in these lands. I hear you.
Let us finish this. Yes. What do you need of me?
Very well. The cipher is whole again. As are you. We can unseal the Hyperion that we might stop Anakatos. And we've done so much more. I thought this all was to bring Anakatos to his judgment. But I was wrong. There is much more at stake here. It was so much like the Earth Shrine, but different. When I got near, I felt so light as to be blown away. A hidden cavern. Then the shrine itself was not important at all. Not the stone, but what rested beneath it. Communing with the Hyperion beneath the city. We have to stop him while we still can. How long have we left Anakatos to his task? And Idylla still rests. What is he doing? Farewell. I hear you.
Let us finish this. What is it?
You are condemned!
I won't. Listen, what can I do? Farewell.
So, you have finally come. For the good of my people. It is time we beckoned Mad and fulfilled our roles. You are not so ignorant as that. You are the avatar of Athene herself. I thought you had been sent to purge my people of their limitations, and I was right. But their chief limitation is not sin. It is fate. It is the fate of my people that must be changed, not their piety. That is what stands between us and grace. Our ordained savagery. Yes, the goddess had made much known to me, and most important of all, that I can die so my people may consecrate themselves. Yes, because I stand for the parts of my people that must be purged. Their savagery and violence. Once I thought my crimes just and necessary. If the gods could not abide them, surely I would find no success with such means. But I was beckoned to this nature, as you were to yours. Kill me before the Hyperion, and all will be freed of their ignobility. Feel Balin's embrace. You will die, Beacon. Witness my strength. Feel my wrath. Feel my wrath! Feel Balin's embrace! You will die, Beckon. Witness my strength. You will die, Beckon. You will die, Beckon. You will die, Beckon. Witness my strength. Feel Balin's embrace. Feel Balin's embrace.
You've done it. Anakatos has been killed. But that energy that came from you, it raised the Hyperion. Without its magic to support the structure, this whole temple is coming down. We need to get out of here.
Be cautious in these lands.
We need to get out of here.
It is done at last. The fate of Anakatos, the surrogate of all the Colossi savagery, has been shifted. And as his fate was shifted, so was the fate of all the Colossi. Gone is the taint of savagery and barbarism. Thy work for me has finished, Beckoned. Thou alone could do this, and as thou aided me, I am forever grateful. Thou hast freed this people. Thee, Anakatos, Arches, Beckoned, all. And the last, your faithful companion, Secondra. I beckon now. Her people need a leader for the glory that lies ahead. Secondra will be Primos.
We made it. And you've seen what has happened. The Hyperion soars within our city. We can never thank you fully for your strength. This armor is ancient, hallowed and strong, much like yourself beckoned. Take it. You have given us so much. I see the compassion and the influence the gods have had in my people's lives. My life. All along. What Arcais said to me on our last day together, what Athene said as we escaped the Hyperion Temple just now, these are no accidents. Your arrival, our meeting, Anakatos' betrayal and finding Arcais, these events were crafted intent. I see that now. And as you were beckoned to save my people, now I am beckoned to lead them. But I don't know if I can. She did. There is a legacy that I have left to fulfill, or so the goddess says. An old promise, but I mean to keep it. I may for a time, but only until there is one more suitable to lead. I have no taste for the office. But while I can, I should give this to you. No reward could truly thank you for your service, but we must try nonetheless. Now, let us return to the city together, beckoned. Let us see the fruits of your labor.
Be cautious in these lands.
Greetings, beckoned. What can I do?
Watch your step in the concourse.
What lies below is seen above. On this day, I see you. I am the Oracle of Idela Haladite, and I bear a message for you. Oracles divine the meanings of messages or visions from the gods. Anakatos did not ask for my service, but with him gone, I am free to resume my duty. They are colossi who have regressed beyond the point of saving. They seek savagery and oblivion only. We were chosen by the gods to shepherd their greatness throughout all of Amalur, but you will start us on that journey. Our city in the sky is home to me. I have walked these beautiful stones ever since I was just a little girl. From a very young age, I understood things not clear to others. As I aged, I was offered guidance by our spiritual leaders, training my mind to accept the messages of the gods. This is how I am able to divine information to our people. Our gods have not forsaken us, as you have shown. The time of their absence in our lives is over. Do not doubt it. A friend to the oracles, he kept the traditions of our people strong, but it might have been because he did not hear the gods as clearly. It comes from the gods. With the Hyperion raised, my powers of divination are at their strongest. A new era comes. But as it does, the Marauders have worked grim magics that must be undone. One who is gifted with the insight of the gods enough to interpret their messages for those less holy. With the Hyperion raised, my power has expanded much in capacity, enough to see the gods challenge for you. Built into this city and these lands are circles of sacrifice made by the Marauders and the fallen of our kind. They are an affront to our gods. My insights show that should the guardians of these circles be killed, the gods will leave great rewards for the ones that will help. Your abilities are great, and so is the reward offered. Face the first circle, the Altar of Doubt. You will locate a sacrificial altar and dispose of the creatures that appear. They are the guardians of these circles. There are 3 sacrificial altars: the Altar of Doubt, the Altar of Betrayal, and the Altar of Regression. Return to me after you make a sacrifice at each one, and I will divine the location of a reward the gods deem fit for your labor. The Altar of Doubt is your first step in the journey. We must have faith in that which we cannot see or know, to truly start to trust in our gods. Until we meet again.
Hark! That face! So soft and flush. It is none other. The hero of the festival. The harbinger of joy. The beacon in my hour of need. The fine establishment you see here is the Theatre of Andronikos. We tragedians and our loyal audience are the cultural center of Idylla. Questions of ethics, morals, and cultivation are explored through the metaphor of my plays. Entire worlds are created and destroyed on that stage behind me. I was a tragedian before I became the master playwright I am today, studying under Andronikos himself. No one knows more than I do about literature and Colossi theater, except perhaps for Master Andronikos, but he is, unfortunately, no longer with us. I despair that he will never see the productions I have written since his passing. Despite all I have accomplished, I feel that I'm still working to crawl out from under his shadow. Perhaps with my newest play, The Humbled, I can finally do so. A greater subject for my work I cannot think of. How intricate my people are, with their vulnerabilities and strengths. I had written a piece for him, The Unanswered. Unfinished, but unplayable. It was too bitter. He was my mentor. I apprenticed as a tragedian under Andronikos. I sharpened his quills, blotted his parchment, and here I am today. I'm preparing for a production of my latest masterpiece, The Humbled. With the city in revelry, there is no better time to launch the show. But I have been struggling to cast the performance, and it would be beyond sacrilege for me to do so when you are so close. Please, will you channel your divinity and tell me who Athene would have play my characters? I expected no less from the beckoned. I have narrowed my list of candidates to 3 performers. They are all of splendid tragedian quality, but I shall require you to cast them in the proper roles. Their names are Rhode, Ariope, and Zotigus. Seek them out, and take this manuscript. It contains all the information you need to cast the play. Farewell.
I almost did not see you.
Beckoned. I have been hoping to speak with you since I heard of all you have done for our people. I have a task for you. One no one else in the city can perform. Would that we could cut ourselves off from it entirely. But though few will call it such, this is our true homeland. You will not lay eyes on a greater city in Amalur. It was a beauty on the ground, and is now only more beautiful that it has been raised into the clouds. Faith keeps most of our laws enforced, but I handle the ones not worthy of our God's close care. We have a plant in this city, the Evan root. It was brought with the utmost care from our homeland. There was a special tender for the Evan root, but he has passed. No colossi but the tender or his heir can care for the plant, so tradition dictates. The heir is en route to our city, but the Evan root will die if it is not tended, and the heir is weeks away. Indeed you are not. No colossi but the heir may complete this ritual. But you are no colossi, are you? I must say, there was no greater relief than when I heard the Beckoned was an outsider. Oh, thank the gods. I have been at my wit's end for days trying to devise some way of appeasing all parties. It has not been easy. To water the Evan root, you will require spring water from Njordr's font. This water is outside the city, along with the vessel to carry the water. Find this vessel, the amphora, and fill it with water from the font. Then bring the water to the plant and tend it. It is a ceremonial container and part of the Evan root ceremony. It is kept near Njordr's font. It is a pure, clean mountain spring, named in honor of the god of water. It is the only source we can use when tending the Evan root. It is located in Njordr's font. Find it and fill it with the spring water. Good day.
Yes?
How long must we be tested?
Greetings, Beckoned. How goes the work you have taken on? The Hyperion is raised. We can set aside the work, if only for the celebrations that result from this.
Ithene, guide your actions. The gods are good to us.
careful here.
Only you have the power to reseal Tirnoch inside the Amethyst. Once Tirnoch is... But that leaves one question. Can I trust you to keep Tirnoch's secret? Free... Go this way.
What can I do?
Finally come. You are not... I thought you... It is the fate of my people that must be changed, not their part. With the Hyperion and the cipher, Athene granted me some understanding of her work. The Hyperion augments a certain kind of magic, your own. When you shift fate before it, it amplifies that through the cipher and across all my people. She has taught me much while we talked, beckoned. How I can truly serve my people by dying for them. Yes. Once I thought, but I... This will be swift. Feel Balin's embrace. Feel my wrath! Feel my wrath! Witness my strength! Feel my wrath! You will die, Beckon! Feel my wrath! Witness my strength! You will die, Beckon! Feel my wrath! Witness my strength! You will die, Beckon! You will die, Beckon!
You've done it. Anakatos has been killed. But that energy that without its map... Very well.
It is done at last. The fate of Anakatos, the surrogate of all the Colossi savagery, has been shifted. And as his fate was shifted, so was the fate of all the Colossi. Gone is the taint of savagery and Mars. Her people need a leader for the glory that lies ahead. Sekandra will be Primos.
What is it? We can never... You have given us so much. I see the compassion and the influence the gods have had in my people. What Arcais said to me, these are... And as you were beckoned to save my people, now I am beckoned to lead. She did. There is a legacy that I have left to fulfill. I may... But while I can... Now, let us return to the city together, Becca. Be cautious in these... Come, beckoned. We can never... You have given us so much. I see the compassion. What Arcase, these are no. And as you were beckoned to save my people, she did. There is a legacy that I have left to fulfill. But while now, let us return to the city together, Very well. Come, Beckoned. Above us, the Hyperion has finally joined with our city. We should see the fruit of your labor. My people will need a leader, now that Anakatos is past. Until a suitable one is found, I will take his place. The goddess is with my people once more. I can feel her power flowing through me. I cannot even begin to describe it. Thank you, Beckoned, for bringing us back to her. The city, after all these years, is complete. We can finally cast off our robes of mourning, and we can celebrate the name of Athene. Whatever you may wish, Beckoned, you have done more for my people than might ever be said. Your path is your own, once more. Farewell. What can I do? Enjoy the fruits of your work.
I hope you find
what lies on this day. I am the Oracle of Idela. Oracle Anakatos did not ask for my... They are colossi who have regressed beyond... We were chosen by the gods to shepherd their greatness. Our city... I have walked these beautiful stones from a... This is how I am able to... The time of their absence in our... A friend to the oracles. It comes... A new era comes. One who is... With the Hyperion raised... My power built into your abilities are great. You will return to me after you make a sacrifice at each one. The altar of doubt is your first step in the journey. We must have faith in that which we cannot see or know to truly start to trust in our gods. Until we meet again.
Many greetings, stranger.
Beckoned. I have been hoping to speak. Would that we could cut ourselves off. You will not lay eyes on a greater... Faith keeps most of our laws in full. We have a... There was... The air is en route to our city. But the... Indeed you are... I must say, there was no greater... Oh, thank to what... Find this vessel. The amphora. It is a ceremonial container. And part of the... It is a pure, clean mountain spring. Named in honor of the god. It is located in Njorder's font. Good day.
Be careful here.
Hark! That face! The hero of the festival! The fine questions of ethics, morals, and I was at... Except, despite all I have accomplished, a greater subject for my work, I cannot think. I had written a piece for him. He was my mentor. I'm preparing, but I have... Please, will you channel your divinity? I expected they are all of... Their names are Rhode, Ariope, and Zoticus. Seek them out, and take this manuscript. It contains all the information you need to cast the play. Farewell.
For that runt!
Watch your step in the concourse.
The justice you have brought to the altar of doubt pleases the gods. They have graced me with a vision of where to claim your due. Once you retrieve your reward,
you will be able to move on to the next sacrifice, at the altar of betrayal. Speak with me once more when you have made another sacrifice, and I will divine the location of another reward. The altar of betrayal is the second step in the journey. If one is not loyal to their beliefs, they will not have the strength to defend themselves. Good day.
Be careful of the marauders.
Must be the beckoning.
Your time is up.
Ah!
And so this Myru gifted them with Apothani heart, and the newly born Colossi found deliverance. And with the gods once more upon the mount, so did they surge towards the teeth of Naros, towards majesty.
Your prophet leads us to glory in your name. Blessed is the way of Kraos.
The gods are good to us.
blessings to you.
The gods smile once more. They have another reward left for your troubles, and I have divined its location. Once you retrieve your reward, you will be able to move on to the last of these heinous circles, the altar of regression. Speak with me again when you have purged these foul magics, for the gods will make the location of their true gift known. The sacrificial altar of regression is the final step in the journey. It is meant to dispel the wisdom we have gained. From faith stems loyalty, and through loyalty wisdom is earned. Good day.
Watch your step in the concourse.